Hey there, blokes.
Oh, I can't do it now. You put me on the spot. I'm very good though at it.
That's true. Well, Mitch is one of Australia's best up-and-coming cyclists. Also, one of the cyclists with the best haircuts in Peloton right now. Mitch, I really appreciate you showing up with the mullet and the facial hair. I guess that's a great place to start. What's the story behind the mustache and the mullet this year? You look like a guy who just kick someone's ass, drink some beers, and go home with the prettiest girl in the bar.
Well, it all started this time last year, actually, in 2 weeks' time. When had a little fall at Roubaix.
Yeah.
And did some damage to the face.
Yep.
And I was a bit hairy from the race. And as time was going, I was like, I need to clean myself up. So I shaved along the sides. Couldn't shave here because my lip was cut. I thought, well, I'll leave the mow for a little bit. And next thing I know, I got a little bit of traction. And I didn't mind the mow. My old man has a mow too. And I was like, I might leave the mow for a bit. Seeing as I had a mow and a pretty jagged look, I thought I might as well go the full hog and get the mullet going.
Yeah.
And it's hung around.
Yeah. What type of response do you get from people like off the bike? Let's say you're just in a public space. Do you ever have anybody come up to you and want to just kick your ass? Or just fight you?
In the beginning, it was like that. I'd walk into the gym and my face was all scarred up. Had this mow and I had this pretty short mullet on the top, and they'd be using the equipment and you'd look over as if to say, have you finished or whatever? Mm-hmm. And the guy would just back away. He'd say, it's all yours, mate. It's all yours.
Right.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Don't screw with this guy. He's got a messed up face and a huge mustache. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with you either.
I was pretty rough.
Yeah, you don't look rough now. You look tough. You look freaking tough.
Have to be.
So does it come in handy at all in the Peloton? I mean, do guys give you the wheel now because they see the mullet and the mustache and they're like, seriously, Docker, he's gonna have a knuckle sandwich for me after the race?
I think I'm a pretty aggressive guy out there anyway, so maybe off the bike I'm okay, but once we get out there racing, I'm as aggressive as the next guy, so maybe the mullet and the mow adds to that.
Yeah.
But I think I've got that personality anyway.
Okay. So we today are coming to you from a hotel somewhere outside of Ghent. We're in Belgium. Mm-hmm. And we're in the middle, we're right at the beginning of, to me, the best block of racing of the year. The classics. Me too, yeah. The cobblestones. As a guy who participates in these races, what's your favorite thing about this block of racing?
It's just that, exactly what you said. It's the classics, it's the cobblestones, the people. Everyone's just going mad on the side of the road. You're going mad on the road. Everyone's just going mad. Every single rider in the race is giving 100% if they're last or if they're first. And, like I said, people on the side of the road, they're cheering their guts out. And you're hitting the cobbles. It's like a battle. It's like a war. Right. Every race you do, you get to the end, you're like, my legs are buggered. My arms, everything. Mentally, you're like, I can't even do another one of them. I'm done. And then 2 days later, you're like, let's go.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
This time of year, though, I always kind of feel bad for whichever poor Spaniard on Movie Star
draws a short card
and has to come over and try and hold on to your wheel. Do you ever show mercy to them? In the old days it was which guy on Euskaltel was I have to go race, Flanders or Roubaix, and now it's whatever Spaniard.
I'm happy to get one back.
Okay.
The rest of the year, they're just dosing it out to me on the climbs. I'm looking way up there going, oh my God, get off the front. I'm about to get dropped, And now it's all right, hang on, boys.
Yeah.
You're it's time to get one back.
All right, Juan.
Yeah.
Try to hold on to this.
Exactly.
Here's a question for you. What's the proper technique? Let's say you find yourself in a group of guys and there's someone in front of you who just cannot ride the cobbles. They're just struggling. What's the proper technique for getting around them and letting them know that they probably don't belong there?
Well, if they've normally got the good line too, so you're sitting behind them, you're like, oh, I've got the good line. You're like, I don't want to go around because I've got to go on a crap line. And so I've got to do it. And you go down on the side, it's pretty crap. You get around, and just as you're sort of enough past, that's it. Yeah. You're back in. It might even take out their whole front handlebars, but it's get out of the way.
Yeah.
Get out.
You're like, hey man, I got a mustache and a mullet. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly.
This race is for me. Not you.
And I've been that guy too. You've somehow got in the front and you just used all your energy and you're creeping back, and next thing you're just copping it left, copping it right. You're like, oh, I better get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that I really appreciate about your team, Mitch, Orca Green Edge, is you put out these videos every race, every couple races, and we get to see your personality and get to see what the team dynamic is all about. First of all, how has that been for you, knowing that, you know, you're going to have some idiot with a video camera pointing it in your face every race?
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think, you know, we get seen as a rider who is, like I said before, could be an aggressive guy, could be something else.
Uh-huh.
But then we're all different dudes off the bike. So it's good to show everyone who we are.
Yeah.
And when you do happen to be on camera then later on, for instance, something like this, you're not really scared of the camera because you've had Dan Jones pointing the camera at you 2 seconds after the race. So it becomes a bit, I guess, second nature.
I think you should be kind of scared, you know, talking to a capital J journalist like me here. We're just, these are the easy questions. I'm going to start hitting you with the hard stuff later on.
Never know how you're going to twist it. Yeah.
It's true. Yeah, I'm just going to edit this up to make you sound like a total asshole.
Good. At least you have to do a lot of editing then.
But, you know, one of the other things I like about Orca is, you know, it is a team of personalities. You know, you have Swain Tuft on the team, you have Esteban Chavez, you have some of these guys who really really personable guys. So I wanted to ask you a couple questions about some of the teammates you have on Orca Green Edge. True or false? Swain Tuft once killed a bear with his bare hands and used its skin as a blanket.
I don't know for sure, but I would say true.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that sounds like a Swano story.
Yeah.
And he would never boast about it. It would have just been done, and you tell the story matter of fact. So yeah, I'd say true. Don't know for sure, but true.
True or false? Swain Tuft, when meditating, can make rocks levitate with his mind.
I'd say false, but I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah.
He's strong. He's got a mentally strong mind.
You're 2 for 2. Swain did kill a bear with his bare hands, but he can't make rocks levitate. He can make sticks, but rocks are a little too heavy for him.
Yeah.
What about Esteban Chavez? The question I have for you is, Esteban Chavez is now, he's now going to be the model for the newest round of Care Bears because he's so cute.
That would be a nice trip. I've got no idea about that one, but yeah, that's a good fit, isn't it?
Yeah, think about it.
That smile.
Little guy, that smile, goes around giving hugs to everybody.
I know.
Have you gotten an Esteban Chavez hug yet?
Yeah.
What was it like?
You want to it's awesome. You just feel the love. You're like, God, I'm glad I helped him.
Have you ever followed Swain Tuft into the woods during a Grand Tour? I heard he likes to go into the woods and do some meditation.
I've done it, yeah.
You have taken it up?
Yeah, we've done a couple of mornings together. You know, you get up early and cruise off into the woods, you know, maybe barefoot. Just sort of let the sun rise and you get the morning together.
Uh-huh.
It's a pretty good way to start the day, actually.
Yeah, I like it. I like that idea. You know, you guys once went to a race and handed out inflatable guitars. Are there any other inflatable type things that you might be handing out at races anytime soon?
Just the guitars, I think. Just the big, long guitars.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nothing else inflatable?
Don't think so.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking like maybe like a beach ball. You know?
I think like a kangaroo.
Okay. I hear you. Finally, Mitch, you know, when you have... Oh, I wanted to ask you about Aussie cycling slang. You know, the other thing I know about Australians is you guys love to like make up words and make up names for everybody.
Yeah,
so
true.
First of all, what's your like slang name? What's your Australian name?
I don't have a real nickname.
You have a nickname?
Mitch.
Mitch. What would my nickname be? Mine's Fred.
Freddie, F-Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can live with that. What's like the proper format for creating an Australian nickname for somebody?
I think, you can't create your own. Some people think that, you know what, I'm just going to pop my suggestion out there and start feeding it in. No. And also it has to slightly offend the person at the start. And that's, if you're getting that nickname, you've always also can't be like, no, you can't call me that, because that means it's going to stick.
Right.
You just got to be acceptive. And you're like, oh, I hate that. But yeah, that's cool. And then everyone's like, damn it, we can't call him that now. He likes it. So I think that's also a key. So you've got to make sure they hate it.
Well, doesn't it also have to be